President Vladimir Putin recently engaged in Kremlin talks with Yevgeny Prigozhin, the founder of the Wagner mercenary group, and his commanders. The discussions revolved around the armed mutiny that the Wagner group attempted against the army's top brass. According to Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov, the meeting took place on June 29th, just 5 days after the foiled mutiny. This event is widely regarded as one of the most significant challenges to Putin's leadership since he assumed power in 1999. The meeting, initially reported by French newspaper Libération, brought together Prigozhin, Putin, Viktor Zolotov, the head of the National Guard, and Sergei Naryshkin, the boss of SV Foreign Intelligence. Peskov revealed that 35 individuals, including Prigozhin and Wagner unit commanders, were invited to the 3-hour-long meeting. During the talks, Putin provided his assessment of the Wagner Group's actions on the front lines during the special military operation in Ukraine and discussed the events of June 24th, the day of the mutiny. Peskov stated that Putin attentively listened to the commanders' explanations of the incident and offered them further options for employment and combat. According to Peskov, the commanders emphasized their loyalty and support for the head of state and the Supreme Commander-in-Chief. They reaffirmed their readiness to continue fighting for the motherland, underscoring their dedication as staunch supporters and soldiers. The brief mutiny led by Prigozhin resulted in Wagner fighters gaining control of Rostov-on-Don, a southern city, and a military headquarters building. However, the crisis was defused through a deal brokered by Belarusian leader Alexander Lukashenko. Putin, comparing the events to the turmoil preceding the 1917 Russian Revolution, expressed gratitude to the army and security services for preventing chaos and civil war. Prigozhin has stated that the mutiny was not aimed at overthrowing the government, but rather holding the army and defense chiefs accountable for their alleged blunders and unprofessional actions in Ukraine. Despite the mutiny, Putin has chosen to retain Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu and Chief of the General Staff Valery Gerasimov, as evidenced by their appearances on state television. This decision contradicts Prigozhin's appeals for their dismissal as part of the agreement to end the mutiny. Prigozhin was expected to leave for Belarus. However, Lukashenko recently revealed that Prigozhin had returned to Russia and that Wagner fighters had not yet taken up the offer to relocate to Belarus. This development raises questions about the implementation of the agreement.